Happy week of watching. This is my movie watch list for the week of 9 April 2024. I'm Tanis Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle, and I chose one movie from the local library system that I put on hold in advance and picked up today. One movie from my collection, and then I'm also watching YouTube Paranormal. And so this first movie, the 2006 film, The Departed, which is kind of an undercover agent meets, mob story, and it comes with a message from the owls. I was out feeding the critters, and there was an owl in the tree, and I was looking up at it, and there were a bunch of crows like cawing and like going at it. And I've said before that the crows will scare off the predators, or at least try to and stuff. And I was like, is there a crow's nest in the tree? So like I kind of walked closer to the tree, and the owl was hopping around on the branches, and I was just kind of like, I don't see a crow's nest. Like, what's going on there? But I was like, okay, something, but I don't really know what. And the owl stands still on this branch and tucks its head in, and it looks like it faints, and it falls off of the branch. It doesn't jump, it falls off of the branch. And as it's falling, it opens its wings and grabs a baby bunny. Not like teeny tiny, but like tiny bunny. And it comes up like the top of the fence, and I'm like still looking at it because I'm like, I got my eyes on you, bud. And it starts flying directly at me. And I'm like, I'm not moving. And it goes up a little bit to go like over / past me. And dangling from its little talons is a small bunny. So they say humans are not the only people capable of gruesome killing. So that was a barred owl just now, right? Like literally right before I came in and started filming this. Barred owl killed a bunny. But the crows trying to save the bunny. There's a appreciation for the crows. They tried to save that bunny's life. Moral of the story there, when an owl's hopping around a tree, well, I looked for nests, but I didn't look down at the ground. Right? But the owl dove, and so, you know, some predatory birds like dive. No, it fell. I was scared. I was like, did the owl faint? Okay, it did not. It successfully caught its prey. But it's owls, and that barred owl was a big it's a big bird, so it's not gonna be doing what some of the smaller, like little cylindrical, like bowling pin birds do, you know. Okay. And then the next one is Slumdog Millionaire. So this is inspired by The Alchemist, which I finished reading this past week. And in The Alchemist, which is a 1980s book, it emphasizes the importance of it is written, and then this movie kind of builds on that. And I think the main characters were Muslims, but they were in India, and he got asked the question about a Hindu god. So I was like, I should just go back and watch it. We're gonna answer that question. Part of my religious journey I would say religion has not actually featured strongly in my life. Like in terms of if I were to write an autobiography today, which I already chose, well, but I'm not. Okay, so it's a perhaps poor way of phrasing that. Thinking of my autobiography, which the end date of at least book 1 has already passed. I even wrote it down in my journal, like end this day. I think I settled on the name Tanis Leonhardi, Forgunder Haag. I think that's the one, but I'm not going to go back and check. So I just, and then I was like, how, if I were to break it down into a really basic structure, and like thinking of my biographies as well, like the people to write books about, me to write books about, it'd be for race / ethnicity and gender is the content of the story. And then the overtone for me is my sexual orientation, and the undertone is socioeconomic class. But what the overtone and the undertone are for any given person are very unique to that person. So there we are. That would be mine. And happy week of watching, and filming this Tuesday, 9 April 2024. I'm Tanis Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle, and thank you for joining me.